All right, let's get this show on the road here. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another ThrillGeek This Week live stream.
We're all here.
We made it.
Barry's here. Emily's here this week. Just hanging out.
I'm sorry, I'm not Barry. I am Gary, his evil twin, as you can see by the goatee.
Yeah, Barry shaved the old...
Did you just name yourself Goatee Gary?
There you go.
I hate it here.
I don't even know if I'm going to keep this or not, or go. The original plan was to shave the beard off and start over again because I didn't like the shape of the my beard was in, and then I shaved it down to a goatee. And you know what? I haven't had one of these in years, so I was like, I'll see how it feels.
I can't stop looking at it.
I know. I think I'm probably going to get rid of it soon and do my original plan, which was...
See, my problem with the goatee is maintenance. You got to upkeep.
As
it,
if maintaining a beard is easy.
This is why I just shave once a week.
Wow.
That's it.
Some of us.
Some of us have to shave once a day, so it's not a competition.
This is true. So,
Anyways,
anyways,
it's been a week.
I had an all right weekend. The weather on Saturday was crummy, so we were cooped up with the kids in the house all day. And then Sunday was a spur of the moment trip to Hollywood Studios with the kids just to get them out of the house and burn off some energy because they were driving both Cheryl and I nuts. So we went over to Hollywood Studios for a couple hours. It was fun. Sometimes these, you know those trips you go on. Doggy. Ahsoka.
She hates it.
Doggy. We need to give Ahsoka her own camera and her own microphone.
And she will just yell at you the entire time.
That's fine. It'll keep the conversation interesting. But no, we took the kids over to Hollywood Studios. It was actually a fun, quick little trip. Sometimes those spur of the moment trips are some of the best trips you have to a theme park when you decide at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you go, you know what, I'm going to go to whatever park, you decide to go to. So we took the kids there. Finally saw Powerline Max, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we got to meet him. And then we hung out in Galaxy's Edge. The kids got to see Mando and Grogu, which was pretty cool. Actually pretty quick.
I've seen them before I have.
I still haven't seen them, and I've been to here and Disneyland.
You have to introduce them to your glorious goatee.
We walked through. Well, we went straight to Smuggler's Run because the kids were dying to go on that, and then we rode that, and then we went back and we did Rise, and then that's when we ran into him. So I was glad that we were able to see him. And then Charlotte and Connor had their first ride on Tower of Terror, which was
survive?
Yeah, they survived. Connor was a little leery about it, but this kid, like every single ride he's gone on, or every single ride that he's been scared of to ride, we've convinced him to go on. He has loved it. And this was another one. It was the same thing for Cosmic Rewind. What else? There's been a few other... Huh?
Tron,
Tron was like mixed emotions for Connor. Like he was excited about it.
He's like, I have to please
And
my
he
father.
Yeah, he wasn't hesitant about it, but he was a little nervous. I can't remember what the other ride was, but there was one other ride that he was like totally against it, not doing it. And Cheryl and I convinced him, and he finally did it. And it was the same thing with Tower of Terror. He went on Tower of Terror, and him and Charlotte got off, and they absolutely loved it. So another one in the books for those two. And I think that's about it. Besides Rock and Roller Coaster, they haven't been on Everest yet. Charlotte and Connor haven't been on Everest yet, so we'll have to get over there and get them on Everest. And I think that's about it for the big Disney rides. Rock and Roller Coaster and Everest. And Charlotte's not tall enough for Tron yet, so she hasn't been on that. She hasn't been on that yet. So, but yeah, that was our Sunday. Spent a few hours at Hollywood Studios. So, anybody else do anything exciting?
We went to St. Augustine for a day trip.
I saw that. Did you guys do anything? What did you do there?
We did the like Ponce de Leon like Fountain of Youth Park because it was dog friendly. And then Ahsoka
I saw you took a pic. I saw the pictures of Ahsoka.
Yeah, she just screamed at peacocks the entire time. It was a very relaxing time. So
I always like going up to St. Augustine. It's pretty up there, and it's a fun day trip.
Yeah.
Up there to St. Augustine. So.
And then we just kind of walked around like the little shopping area thing that they have.
Yeah,
we went to Buc-ee's. To Buc-ee's for the first time. It was the most stressful thing that's ever happened to me. But I bought too much, so very excited about that.
Oh, at Buc-ee's? You can never spend too much money at Buc-ee's. What'd you get? Did you get some
I got the sample box of fudge because I had all different types of flavors in there.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip cookies. I got like a fountain drink for the ride home. And not the normal beaver nuggets, they're like the cinnamon ones.
Yeah.
Those are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got so good stuff because they had like doggy section.
Good old.
I'm not a fan of the normal beaver nuggets. They're just. I don't see I don't see the appeal of them. So.
I've never had. I haven't tried either of the. I haven't tried any of the beaver nuggets yet.
They're basically just like kettle corn without it getting like stuck in your teeth.
Yeah,
it's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have different flavors, so it's nice.
All right. Well, let's hop on into some news here really quick. Not a whole lot this week for things to talk about, but we do have some stuff to go through really quick. Starting off with some SeaWorld news, we got the opening date and pass holder ride dates for Pipeline, the surf coaster. And the official opening of the ride will be May 27th to the public. And here's a look at the dates for pass holder previews. 5/12 through 5/15 is platinum only. 5/18 to 5/20 is platinum and gold. I should be saying May 21st through May 23rd is platinum, gold, and silver. And then May 24th and 25th is platinum, gold, silver, and bronze only. And then 5/26 is all pass members and fun card. And then, like I said, the
nice
ride.
That they're including the fun card.
Yeah, there were. They're doing like SeaWorld's doing like a pass holder. I forgot what it's called. I can't remember if it's like a pass holder appreciation night, or something like that. It's like a roller coaster appreciation night or something. I don't know. But I saw that Pipeline will be open for that. Geek Serenity says, "What is the height requirement? Must be pretty high. It is 54 inches." Same thing with pretty much every coaster you see from this company, B&M, is going to be 54 inches.
Yeah.
So I will be there next week. I think it's either Wednesday or Thursday for the media preview. I'll actually be going with Madison. So for those of you that have seen her on the stream here a couple times, I reached out to her, and she's going to be joining me for the media preview for Pipeline. So we will be there. You're welcome, Geek Serenity. No problem. I'll be there for the media preview next week, so look for all sorts of video and pictures of Pipeline, which I'm excited to ride it. I'm curious to see how this, as we've discussed before, how this stacks up against the old traditional stand-up coasters that B&M was, I guess you could say, infamous or famous for.
I mean, I'm excited to ride it. I don't know when I'm going to get to ride it, but heck, I haven't even ridden Icebreaker, so.
Well, you don't have a SeaWorld pass.
I don't have a SeaWorld pass now.
Yeah.
Even though I know somebody who has a bunch of free passes.
Well, we get the free guest pass. I just got in the mail, so I'll give that to you.
Okay.
There, done. You know, SeaWorld does that like free guest day or something.
Yeah.
I'll look and see when the dates are, and I'll give that to you. So maybe I mean I don't if that's something you would want, but they do that free.
I mean, not that we don't know someone who could give me a free pass. So
yeah. Between everybody we know, surely somebody out there would be able to.
No, I'm excited to ride it. I mean, those of us who got to ride the old B&M, or in some cases also the old Togo stand-up coasters. I'm interested to see how this one rides, because those were all painful. Yeah, even the B&M ones, which there's barely any of those left.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, the old B&M stand-up coasters are kind of becoming a relic of the past, because you got Riddler's Revenge. What's the one at Cedar Point now? I was about to say Mantis. It's called Rougarou.
Yeah, well, yeah, a bunch of them have been converted to sit-down coasters.
Yeah, Mantis was converted to a floorless, actually.
Yeah.
And so you got Riddler's Revenge, and then Georgia Scorcher at Six Flags Over Georgia. I'm just going off the ones I can think off the top of my head.
I can't remember if Green Lantern is still running a Great Adventure.
I don't know. That's a good question. Those are the only ones that I can think of the top of my head.
Which, if I remember correctly, that was Chang at Kentucky Kingdom.
Kentucky Kingdom, yeah. Yep.
And then it got moved as part of the Six Flags ride rotations.
Yeah. So we'll see how this Pipeline stand-up coaster does. I'm hoping, the whole surfing thing where you kind of move Bob up and down alleviates some of that uncomfortable feeling that, some people experience on it. So I'll be there next week, and I'll be sure to pass along the message.
You cannot pay me enough.
Yeah, Emily's not all about
I'm not about the coaster life.
the
I'm sorry,
pipeline
kids.
surf coaster. So, Johnny, actually, I saw Johnny in the chat. So, hi, Johnny. How are you? Haunt Scene, Mr. Haunt Scene. Go give him all the follows. Always does a fantastic show over there. Tuesday evenings at 8, I think, is his Haunt Scene live. So be sure to go follow him on all the socials. He does good stuff over there if you like spooky stuff. But I wanted to mention this really quick. Sir Henry's Haunted Trail, probably one of the better local haunts we have here in the Central Florida area. They announced a Legends of Halloween haunted hayride that will be new this year. And it says featuring larger-than-life sets, custom special effects, and many of our icon characters you have come to love over 10 seasons. And then it says enjoy the hayride plus our 3 trails and other amenities this fall. So I'm pretty excited about that. I love a good hayride, especially a haunted one. So
I don't remember the last time I was on one.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I did any sort of haunted hayride. Or we did one for our local haunt right here in Hunters Creek. The year before we ended it, we kind of did our own little haunted hayride. So
I'm gonna be interested to see their take on a haunted hayride, because it's all to me, it's one of the hardest ones to pull off as far as like actual scaring people. But you know, their Sir Henry's is pretty good with their trails there. So
Literally terrifying.
I was gonna say the haunt that.
Oh yeah,
who
the
should
haunt
not
that
be
should not be
named.
named. Yeah,
had one, and it wasn't that great. So
no, and that's the thing. The few haunted hayrides that I have been on in years past, they haven't. I mean, they haven't. They're not really scary. I more or less just want to be entertained. So I'm curious to see how they pull this off. Because as we all know, Sir Henry does a fantastic job with all their trails down there at their haunt. So I have faith in them that they'll pull this haunted hayride off. And it'll be a good fun time. So hey, I'm all for more spooky stuff. So I just want to quickly mention, and be sure you're following Sir Henry's. This is their Twitter account. It's at Sir Henry Haunt. If you follow them there, and I think they have an Instagram. Maybe Johnny can.
Yeah, they do.
They have an Instagram. I don't think they have. Do they have a Facebook? I would imagine they do have a Facebook. But just make sure you're following Sir Henry's. And be sure to check them out this fall, because it's an absolute blast down there. We've been down there several times. They've invited us several times to go down there and check out their haunt. And like I said, it's one of, Johnny shared it right here. It's Instagram.com/Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. So there's the Instagram for them. But yeah, I'm all about supporting local haunts. So be sure to get down there this fall and check them out. So. Moving on to some more spooky stuff. I already gave my thoughts on this on a whole YouTube video on our YouTube channel because I came up with a
Charlie. Conspiracy Charlie.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, I normally don't do these. I really stepped out of my comfort zone doing that video, because I normally don't do these like conspiracy. What's the word I'm looking for?
What's in the static?
Yeah, I more power to people that do it. I'm not against other people doing it. It's just something that I much rather sit back, and like I said at the beginning of the video, I would much rather just sit back and watch people. I love seeing other people's theories and ideas as to what, when HHN posts. This is why they post these videos, is to drive the HHN community nuts. It's exactly why they do it. And I usually like to I sit back and speculation season. Geek Serenity said, exactly.
I just like to watch the chaos.
Yeah, it's cool to watch everybody. Now given some people's theories are a little more out there than others. I felt like this theory that I had had some merit to it, so that's why I did the video on it.
It makes the most sense.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, I have to do a video on this, because it was bugging me. So I don't know if you guys had any comments on this video of the static or anything like that.
I can't find my tinfoil hat right now, so.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't bother watching the whole thing because
You knew somebody was going to post about it on Twitter.
Life, and I knew everyone was going to post about it. So it's like, I let everyone else do the work for me, so I don't have to do it.
Well, it was just something that I wanted to. Why is our video?
Because it hates you.
Yeah, it does. But no, I won't spend too much time on this. I just kind of wanted to bring it up, mention it. If you guys want to go check out my video, it's on the ThrillGeek YouTube channel. My theory as to what, not this whole video, but just certain parts of it. There's a few things in the video, like those letters that pop up that I don't know what that could possibly mean. Johnny says Taylor Swift haunted house confirmed.
I don't want to have to push through tens of thousands of people sitting in the stadium.
Yeah.
Scariest part of the entire house.
You walk into the house and it's just a Ticketmaster logo. Just a giant...
With bad blood playing in the background.
Yeah, a computer in the corner and a giant Ticketmaster screen up above as you walk into the house.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So, anyways, let's move on here to some Disney news. Changing gears just a slight bit. Disney announced that live action Ariel will be coming to Disney theme parks, obviously, based upon the upcoming live action adaptation of The Little Mermaid. And she will begin appearing in late May, which I think that's the movie comes out May 26th.
Yeah.
And mainly at Disney World, she will be appearing at obviously Walt Disney Presents, which was what was there?
It's Mike and Sully.
Mike Wazowski, right?
Yeah,
Mike and Sully, yeah.
Which is so weird because, you have the Little Mermaid Theater sitting empty next door.
We can't go in there with all the moldberry. You know this.
Yeah, but
all the mold.
I'm going to be interested in what they're going to do. What they're going to do with that queue of people waiting inside Walt Disney Presents for this.
Yeah, because this line's probably going to get long.
I mean, they have like an area where they can wrap it around because they had that for the Monsters Inc. one. They had it for the Guardians one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the demand for her. Obviously, this is another meet and greet brought to you by the studio because Disney Parks isn't paying.
No.
But no, I'm excited. I mean, I have a feeling Sin and I will be waiting in this line. So.
Yeah, no, we'll be there with Charlotte. She's excited. And then over at Disneyland, note she will not be in mermaid form because I think on the Disney Parks blog it says, Ariel's trading in her fins for human legs.
Yeah.
So she will not be in mermaid form. She will be she has legs form. So.
I mean, I guess that's interesting because they don't technically have any form of her meeting like that in the park regularly. Only for special events.
Only at Princess Dining. Dining, she's in. I think.
But I mean, like you can literally get in a line, meet and greet type of deal.
Yeah, I gotta imagine she's in her at when she's at the castle type outfit. In the beginning.
Dress usually.
I don't want to say peasant outfit, but more of that type of outfit. I doubt she's going to be in like a gown or something.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't hint at what she's going to be wearing. She just said that she's going to be in human form. Johnny says, "Whoa! She will be talking. What's up, Tommy? How you doing?"
Or maybe she will. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, of course they could have her in. I guess she can't really talk if maybe she will be in a gown because I guess she can't really talk if she's in.
Wait, none of this makes sense now.
Yes, it's too much.
We're going into
we're talking about HHN conspiracy, and here we are talking about
Little Mermaid conspiracy.
Wait, I'm actually more concerned about the Little Mermaid conspiracy theory.
If she's in the I've lost my voice outfit, then would she not be talk? Yeah, how's she going? So maybe she will be in the wedding gown.
Yeah, she's still in human form at the end of the movie when she gets her voice back.
Yeah. So who knows?
Sorry, I ruined our conspiracy theory talk.
ITM article was just published.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. So, all right, moving on. We're getting a few things over here on the East Coast for the Disney 100. Not a whole lot, but we're getting something. Disney announced a new nighttime show will be coming to Spaceship Earth on the giant LEDs on Spaceship Earth. They posted a few pictures of what it'll look like here. You see some Mickey Mouse ears projected onto the side of Spaceship Earth, and then some blue and white sparkly lights. And I think they mentioned kind of what the show will feature. It says you may see homages to everything from the Wonderful World of Disney television show opening to Mickey balloons that we see on Main Street USA. And that's really all they gave us for this new Disney 100.
Why does
Earth
everything for Disney 100 for Walt Disney World seem so like last minute? We need to do something because the 50th ended.
Yeah,
you answered your own question.
Yeah,
and oh yes, our attendance isn't. Our bookings are down for the summer. So hey, here's Mickey and Minnie and some new costumes that are coming at an indeterminate time. That was the other thing.
And then they also announced that this RV will be popping up randomly at Disney resorts with Disney characters. And they're platinum best as they pop up at various Disney resorts, they said in the article. And then, of course, food will be a big part of Disney 100. They announced this cake, which will be available at, I can never say
Emirates.
Emirates, right? Yeah. At Disney Springs. It'll feature layers of vanilla chiffon, berry mousse, and a berry compote, all topped with a celebratory Disney 100 medallion macaroon. And then, of course, what would a Disney celebration be without a popcorn bucket? A new Cinderella popcorn bucket will be exclusively at Magic Kingdom, and you can see it here. So that's what we're getting here at Disney World for the Disney 100. A popcorn bucket, a cake, characters, and a Spaceship Earth show. And they've already...
we got Animal Kingdom's 25th. That was part of the Disney one.
Yeah, that's true. So, and we will share if any there's a look at Mickey and Minnie in there. Bless you.
Thank you.
Anything else announced for Disney World? Tommy says, I was at Disney Hollywood Studios and characters are walking around more than often yesterday. Yeah, they've really bumped up the characters at Hollywood Studios. There's a lot of characters at Hollywood Studios. So you're probably not wrong, Tommy. They added, like, I was there Saturday. I was talking. I'm Goofy and Powerline Max were there, and I saw a few characters out kind of in the front main central hub area. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, no, they've definitely upped the characters at Hollywood Studios. So, all right, let's talk some May the 4th details because it's coming up mañana, tomorrow. Literally tomorrow. Disney shared some new details as to some of the goodies you'll be able to purchase for May the 4th, including this. What?
It's just the churro.
Just the lightsaber churro. That's all we're getting. Remember the days when we had Star Wars weekends? Anybody remember Star Wars weekends?
No, they actually erased that from our memories with the little light thing from Men in Black.
Electric Boogaloo.
Different characters.
I don't know her.
The Disney characters with different Star Wars outfits.
I miss Star Wars weekends so much.
Never happened.
So
Hyperspace hoopla.
Hyperspace hoopla, yeah. Yeah, it's good times. Good times. But no, going back to May the 4th this year, you're getting this really cool lightsaber stand, and it comes with attachable, I don't know if it comes with all four. It says attachable kyber crystal holder, so I don't know if you can buy one, and it looks like it has all four on it. And then there'll be new Legacy lightsaber collectible hilts. I think they're releasing, what's his name from the video game?
Cal
Kestis. I think they're releasing his lightsaber tomorrow, and a handful of other lightsaber collectible hilts. Obviously, over at Disneyland, Hyperspace Mountain will be returning for a limited time. There will also be, if you purchase Genie Plus, there'll be some new PhotoPass lenses that you'll be able to customize, allows you to customize your own Mandalorian helmet and armor. I actually tried it out right before we went live with the stream, and it looks pretty cool. For some reason, it's available here. Is it available to everybody here? Because I tried it out. I kid you not. It says for Disneyland you're going to have to buy Genie Plus, but if you literally go to PhotoPass lenses and you go to the Mando one, yeah, see? Mando.
Nah.
You can add your, I look like a cross between Boba Fett and
so bright.
I don't know. But yeah, no, you'll be able to, at Disneyland, if you purchase Genie Plus, there'll be some PhotoPass lenses for you to mess around with. And then if you're staying at a hotel, one of the hotels at Disneyland Resort, there will be movie night featuring your favorite Star Wars saga films on select nights. Then at Downtown Disney District, there will be a photo opportunity inspired by Disney Junior's Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures series. And then, of course, hopping on over to the next one, food.
Mostly
and a
at
Grogu sipper cup, which I saw a lot of people get last night at the Star Wars night at Disneyland.
Yeah, I think you're the only person that has the Mandalorian thing because I don't have it.
Huh?
I don't have it.
What?
On the PhotoPass thing.
Oh, the Disney PhotoPass lens thing?
Nope.
That's
it's
weird.
fine. I'm just saying. You asked.
You've just confused him now. So
yeah, it's there. That's weird.
Fine.
But no, there will be obviously lots of food items available for May the 4th. I'm not going to go over every single item because we'd be here all night.
And they're mostly at Disneyland.
And they're mostly at Disneyland, so it doesn't really involve us here on the East Coast. But over at Disneyland, there will be a temple root leaf and moss salad with seasoned guayo egg, which is, I believe, this concoction right here.
Interesting.
There will be a... Did I post that twice? Or no? Sweet savory... Oh, no. There will be a light-up acid spitter orb sipper with lanyard. Includes choice of fountain beverage. Then obviously the Grogu sipper, which you saw up here. And then what else?
Popcorn. Cupcake.
Yeah, there's the Grogu's. Yeah, here's the popcorn. Surabat Valley Mix, sweet kettle corn. Simple explanation of that.
Oh,
There is
they're
a
getting that blue milk drink.
Yeah, a Niamos mix, savory sour cream and chive popcorn. This has already been available since yesterday. These three things.
Yeah.
A jelly fruit muffin, passion fruit buttermilk muffin with pineapple and blackberry jam, available
Ew.
starting May 2nd.
Ew.
And then over at Olga Cantinas, this will be available May 2nd through August 31st. There is a ginger lime tea lemonade with soju. Is it sohu or soju?
I don't know. It just
I don't
sounds
know.
gross.
I can't read this. You're the
It's
one.
SOJU. Soju? Sohu? It says Minute Maid
knows?
Lemonade, Gold Peak Unsweetened Iced Tea, habanero lime, and ginger flavors, topped with matcha foam. Then they mentioned the spitter orb. Yeah. There's the Grogu sipper cup again, which is pretty adorable. And I think... Oh, nope. There was... at Grand Californian, there is a daiquiri, which I'm not going to go into detail about, which... and I think that's it. There's the always lightsaber churros that we always get over here on the East Coast. There's the acid
Aren't we
spitter
special?
sipper. The acid spitter orb sipper. It's a tongue twister. And then I think that is it. Oh, no, wait. There is a Loyal Astromech swirl available at Swirls on the Water, which is at Disney Springs. It's Dole Whip mango swirled with habanero soft serve and a red velvet cone with toasted graham cracker crumbs, chocolate rocks, and a BB-8 edible garnish.
Hey, I mean, we're getting a Darth Vader cupcake at Backlot Express.
There you go. So that's a highlight for some of the food. And then we will also be getting, these were announced today, new photo ops at Disney's Hollywood Studios. There's going to be these new hollow puck magic shots, which are pretty cool. Got this one. We got Grogu. There's a BB-8 magic shot. And these had video clips, which I didn't post in the article. There's going to be an Armorer's Forge lens. which will be available May 4th through May 11th. Starting May 12th, it'll be available exclusively to annual pass holders or those who purchase Genie Plus. This is cool. I want to do this one. There will be a Darksaber photo opportunity, which will be featured. I believe it's in the same spot where they've done the lightsaber photo op before. Yeah, right across from Oga's Cantina. And this isn't like a magic shot. It looks like they're actually going to have the Darksaber there for you to hold and do some cool poses with. This is the other thing that's pretty adorable is this BD1 magic shot. I love this.
I love him.
Yeah, that's pretty adorable.
Yeah.
So they'll have that available. And then, of course, these are all the ones that are pretty much available now. We did this one on the weekend with the kids with Grogu. All sorts of different fun Star Wars-themed photo opportunities. I like this one. This one's cool with the TIE fighters up above. And then
don't look behind you.
Yeah, watch out.
Don't like that.
And then all the different lenses through the app and everything and all that stuff. So that's it for everything I had theme park wise. I wanted to kind of go over some May the 4th stuff since it is officially tomorrow, even though some of this stuff has already been available. So now we can kind of chat about whatever. Movies, TV shows. CinemaCon was last week. We got some
I
new
just want to
trailers.
talk about Gary's goatee. He's not Barry anymore. He's Gary.
Okay.
Can you change
So
your name
what did
that says Gary?
No.
Please.
No. So
You asked
You're
me what I wanted
you're
to
making
talk
Barry
about.
very awkwardly.
That's not Barry. It's Gary.
So what did we all think of Mandalorian season 3?
Didn't finish it. I stopped out after the Lizzo episode because that was too much for me. I couldn't handle
The finale was good, but season was very uneven.
Yeah, like I said on social media, this season was so up and down for me. There were highs and there were lows as far as like episodes, which I think it comes with the. I think it comes with the territory. With the show, I mean, every season's had a handful of episodes that have been kind of meh. But yeah, the last 2 episodes were fantastic. The season finale and then the one before that. I just I think this season could have been. I don't know. It just seems like the plot of this season could have been shortened, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
They could have condensed what happened in this season into like 3 or 4 episodes. I don't know. I just felt like
for me,
I'm sorry. Did we not need the Jack Black and Lizzo episode?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I thought that was the most important one.
Yeah.
I mean, it also made it, at least for me, worse because it's like it followed Andor, and Andor is freaking amazing and better than almost every other Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
It is unlike any other Star Wars thing. And at the same time, I'm watching season 3 of The Mandalorian. I'm watching season 3 of Picard, which is giving me like every next generation nostalgia thing I could ever want in my life, including, bringing back the Enterprise in the last 2 episodes. So it's like, Mando, turn around and watching Mando was like, oh, it's good, but it's not. It was just. I feel like as much as an amazing job like Favreau has done, it's like, dude, get yourself a writer's room, bounce your ideas off somebody, because it is clear that with Filoni off doing Ahsoka, so he wasn't as involved. It was basically Favreau writing all these things, and it's just like, have a writer's room. There's a reason why most great shows have writers' rooms, because that way you can bounce ideas off each other and stuff. So
those writers' rooms are empty now, though, with this strike.
No, I know. Now everything's on hold because of the strike. So
yeah.
I mean, who knows? I
I mean, not to joke about the situation, but
no, I mean, luckily, pretty much the remaining shows coming this year, like Ahsoka, it's
What if you already have her in your house?
Photography and all that, that's done. Same thing with Secret Invasion coming up and Loki. So it's like it's stuff probably later in the year. Coming next year that looks like we might get delayed, depending on how long this strike goes, and it might go for a while. So,
yeah. Speaking of May the 4th, tomorrow we get the new, I guess you could call it season of Star Wars.
Visions.
Yeah. Which, I told you, Barry, I haven't watched the first set of them, and I actually started watching them. I got through the first one, Ahsoka, baby Ahsoka being born, and that one, and I watched the one after that. So,
no, I mean you're getting, we're gonna get the Vision. We're gonna get unlike the. I think we're confusing one thing. Visions is the one from different animation studios.
Yeah.
Star Wars, the one you're thinking of, is the other one. But we're getting Star Wars Vision Volume 2, which instead of just being all Japanese anime, is going to be from studios around the world, including Aardman, who created Wallace and Gromit, Chicken Run. So we're going to get a stop motion Star Wars animated. So I'm looking forward to it. We watched some of the Young Jedi Adventure shorts, and
Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah, Tales of the Jedi.
That's the one I started watching.
Where we kill Yaddle.
Yeah.
And I watched some of the other one, the kid show, and it's actually, for a kid show, it's actually got pretty high quality animation, but it's also fun watching it because you're like, this is not canon. It's like, oh, and they're just letting these kids fly around in a spaceship, doing different things. And they're all little kids, and they have lightsabers too. It's like, okay. Yeah. And Yoda's in it too. So, but it's a cute little show. I'm sure kids will like it. But we had CinemaCon where we got the Flash trailer, and actually a bunch of people there got to see Flash, and the reviews have been pretty good so far. It's like, I don't want to like this movie, but then they keep coming out with these trailers that I'm like, okay, I'm going to go see this movie. It's like just for the nostalgia of Michael Keaton Batman alone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the hype train that everybody's riding on, is Michael Keaton's return.
It's the only reason.
Speaking of Michael Keaton, apparently we got confirmation that Beetlejuice 2 is happening during CinemaCon. During the I don't know if it was during the Warner Brothers panel that happened.
I mean, I hate to say it, I can't really get excited for it, because when was the last time Tim Burton did anything that was halfway decent?
Yeah.
Yes, he worked on Wednesday, but so did a bunch of other people too. So it's we'll see. If it, hopefully it turns out to be good. It's taken this long for them to ever do a second one, and I don't think Keaton would ever agree to do it unless it was finally a script that he thought was actually good. So, we got the trailer for Disney Wish coming in November.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I love Chris Pine.
Just
love that man.
The animation style, it looks so great. The kind of combination of 2D and CG. It looks really, really cool.
While it's not quite the same as what was used in the shorts Feast and I think Paperman, it's very similar to that. It's the first time they're using this type of animation for a full film.
Yeah.
So it's I'm excited. Just what we saw from that. The animation looks beautiful. We obviously got a little bit of tease of one of the songs from it, and it looks like it's going to be pretty good. I hope it. Like I said, I think there's a lot riding on this movie for it to do well. Much that there's a lot riding on the Pixar movie Elemental coming out, which I think I'm worried that movie's not going to do well because it seems like they haven't learned their lesson of releasing a film in the middle of the summer when there's a bunch of other options, and I'm worried like if this movie, if Elemental does not do well, that's not going to be good for Pixar.
Sorry, Tommy, I just saw your question. He was talking about Star Wars Visions. How many years has it been since Part 1?
It hasn't been that long.
Yeah.
It's definitely came quicker than season 2 of Marvel's animated show because we don't seem to know when the heck that's going to happen.
But no, going back to Wish, and the villain is going to be voiced by what Emily said, Chris Pine, King Magnifico. That was one thing that a lot of people were excited about in this trailer. It looks like this movie is going to actually have like a real villain in it. Because we haven't really seen a real Disney villain in an animated movie in quite some time.
You mean the villain's not generational trauma?
Yeah.
I know I'm not the only one who made that joke.
Yeah.
That was the villain in Encanto was generational trauma. So
yeah.
I guess that was sort of the villain in Strange World too, was generational trauma.
Yeah.
Me hasn't seen any of these movies, learning too much right now.
Oh,
you haven't seen
Visions.
Listen.
You haven't seen Encanto?
I've seen Encanto. A rat owns my soul, right? I go and I see the rat every day. I come home from the rat. I got like time for 3 YouTube videos that are like 8 minutes each.
No,
so unless it falls in that category.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, Beetlejuice was 1988.
No, I was going to say it was late 80s, 88, 89, I was going to say, for the original Beetlejuice, I think.
I'm pretty sure it's not 89 because that's Batman. So it was either 88 or 87.
Yeah. This is what Google's for.
I was about to say, we literally have a resource at our fingertips, and it says 1988.
I was right.
Yeah.
Were you right, or was Gary right?
The synopsis for Wish says, Asha, a sharp-witted idealist, makes a wish so powerful that it is answered by a cosmic force, a little ball of boundless energy called Star. Together, Asha and Star confront a most formidable foe, the ruler of Rosas, King Magnifico, to save her community and prove that when the will of one courageous human connects with the magic of the stars, wondrous things can happen. So...
I will say, I think the problem with Disney stuff, no matter what it is, like Elemental, what have you, is just the marketing's not great. I would love to work for the marketing department because I'd be like, hey, this is what the movie's actually about. Please go see it. Because I don't know if anybody remembers literally Frozen's marketing where it was just Olaf on a field of ice.
Yeah,
That's
but you gotta remember. If you remember with Frozen, they were afraid to market it as a fairy. Remember, Tangled was the same way.
Guess what? They're still afraid to market it.
They were afraid to market it as a fairy tale, and so that's why they pushed Olaf so much on Frozen.
I don't know. It's just, I feel like people don't get excited for Disney movies anymore because they genuinely just don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's been going on. I mean, albeit we have a new head of marketing now with Disney, so we'll see how if anything changes. I said, I'm worried more with Elemental, just the fact that they're releasing it in the dead of summer, where if we've looked, the family films that have done good in the last 2 years have all been released and usually not during the summertime in different school holiday period. I mean, look at Mario Brothers right now. It's kicking butt, but then you also look out what other family films are out there. There are none.
Yeah, there's no real competition for it. Yeah.
So it's the whole thing. We've talked about it on here before. It's like them not releasing Turning Red to the movie theaters was one of the biggest mistakes they ever made, because it would have had free reign, and you're not telling me now that movie would not have done well.
Yeah.
So it's they really hurt themselves.
Tommy reminded me. We watched Peter and Wendy with the kids, or Peter Pan and Wendy, the new straight to Disney Plus Peter Pan movie, and it was okay. Jude Law as Hook. I actually really liked him as Hook. He did a great representation of Hook. But the movie was interesting. It was an interesting take on kind of the book of Peter Pan, and kind of what we've gotten to know from when they make a movie out of the Peter Pan story. But it was okay. Charlotte loved it. She's watched it a couple times now. Yeah. And what else did we get out of that CinemaCon? We didn't get a Mission Impossible trailer.
But they got to see 20 minutes of the movie at CinemaCon.
They saw the trailer at CinemaCon, but they were
they saw a whole segment.
And they saw the whole car chase scene from it was 20 minutes, and I was like, I'm jealous. We got a new with Transformers. What's the Beast movie?
Rise of the Beast.
Rise of the Beast.
Which actually looks pretty good.
It looks really good.
Yeah,
Bumblebee was really good. And this obviously continues from that because we were in the late 80s with Bumblebee, and now this one's supposed to be 1994.
Yeah, this is OG Optimus
I think
Prime.
I think we could just pretend that the previous Transformer movies didn't exist.
Well, technically they didn't because they didn't get to it yet.
Yeah.
I liked the first one, and then after that it just went weird.
Yeah, it went south, and even then it wasn't.
I
feel like with Bumblebee, and it looks like possibly with this one, they've captured more of the real Transformers cartoon type feel than the made up stuff in the Michael Bay Transformers.
Yeah, and I couldn't get in. I tried to get in. There were a few. Not even the movies, a few moments from the Mark Wahlberg ones that were okay, but I just couldn't get into Mark Wahlberg in Transformers movies. Yeah, I couldn't get into it. So, what else did we get at this CinemaCon? Trying to remember what else.
Gran Turismo, the movie.
Oh my god! We got Twisted Metal too. Let's talk about video game.
I'd rather
movies.
go see Twisted Metal.
TV shows. We got a teaser trailer. I had no idea that Anthony Mackie was going to be in the Twisted Metal show.
Good for
that
him.
came out of left field.
Yeah.
When they showed the poster for the Twisted Metal series, when they teased the trailer, and the teaser trailer is literally him pulling up in the car and saying some one liner or something, and then they show what's the clown.
Oh gosh, I never.
It's been a minute since I've played this game. The clown ice cream truck character in the show.
I don't remember.
God.
My exposure to this game was working at GameStop and going, that looks weird every time I had to stock it on a shelf.
Nah.
Oh, what else did we get? We didn't get anything from Guardians. We got the Wish trailer. What else?
Guardians comes out tomorrow, so
yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 comes out tomorrow.
Pain and Suffering comes out tomorrow.
Pretty much, it's I'm going to see it tomorrow at 10 at the IMAX in Point Orlando. So yes, I'm expecting to cry.
See, I had options. I was I could do May the 4th. I could go cry at Guardians, and my brain was well, you still got one unused thing for your Seven Seas Food Festival. You may as well go there.
So
I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it this weekend. We got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. I got to work Sunday for starters, so that eliminates Sunday.
Gross.
Saturday, we got something going on Saturday. It's just, if anything, I might be able to see it Friday night. That'll probably be the day when I could see Guardians. Maybe I could take Jordan or something, and I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I just know the internet's gonna ruin it for me.
I think that's everything.
Yeah, as they always do. Spoilers. Get the hashtag blocking out now. Hashtag GOTG3.
Oh, not even. Somebody won't even tag it. They'll just do it.
Just post it out there. So yeah, Tommy says can't wait for Guardians.
Yeah. I think that's everything.
We're seeing, Cheryl just walked in.
I would like to go to bed now.
We're seeing Bluey on Saturday.
Bluey!
That's what we're doing on Saturday. How can I forget that we are seeing Bluey at Dr. Phillips?
How dare you?
So that is what's going on Saturday. So that's very important, and we cannot miss Bluey. So
I got tickets to the Hunchback of Notre Dame concert. Very excited about that.
Is that the? I think Cheryl got tickets for that too. Is that the not high school performance one, but
no,
like
it's
local?
like a whole production, and it has it's like a concert thing, and it has
I think Cheryl got tickets for that.
Michael James Scott.
Michael James Scott is in it as Clopin. There's other people in it too that are like they're all professional.
Yeah,
it's at Dr. Phillips.
So as a cliffhanger, you want my full review on Bluey? I forgot what the show's called. Bluey.
It's called Bluey.
No, it has a name. It has a name, and I'm not Bluey's Big Play.
It did start with Bluey, so I was right.
You were right, like 33%. But yeah, it's called Bluey's Big Play. So I think I'm more excited than my kids to go see that. So
can you record the entire thing without getting in trouble? Because I would really like to see it.
Yeah, I don't think they'll allow recording. If they do, I'd be shocked. Yeah. Usually they're pretty tight about filming.
How am I going to see Bluey's Big Play?
I don't know. Get tickets. I'm sure tickets are still available.
I'm sure they are. Actually, I want to look.
Oh, gosh. So, all right. Yeah, like Barry said, we got to get out of here, get to bed, all that stuff. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate you, Tommy, as always. Johnny Hauntstein, appreciate your brother. And whoever, Geek Serenity, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you. Like I said, we will be back next Wednesday where I will give my full review of Bluey. So
I could sit in the 6th row for $59. Sold.
Only $59?
It's not bad.
Tickets are, I forgot how much tickets are.
I mean, it depends on where you sit, but...
Yeah, just like any other show, it depends on where you sit. So, yeah, Tommy, maybe we'll talk about Guardians next week. We'll see. Maybe we don't really do spoiler. We try to keep... Yeah. It depends on A, if all of us see it, and B, how spoiler-ish we want to... We really don't... Especially that early. We try not to get too spoiler-ish with everything. So, but yeah, I will spoil the hell out of Bluey, so... So, all right, yeah. Barry, get us on out of here. Tell everybody where they can follow you, follow us, and all that stuff.
Well, you can follow me at Culture and Thrills on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get over 1,000 subscribers so I can get that sweet, sweet money.
I was about to say, let's do the full reason
but no, I mean, I've started posting new content to my YouTube channel, so please subscribe. How about you, Emily? Where can they find you?
On the internet, not in real life. Please, dear God. You can find me at Geek Notice, whatever platform tickles your fancy.
Yeah, and then
I'm
as
on
me,
all of them.
Per usual, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at IamCG83, so follow me there. And then, of course, make sure you're following ThrillGeek everywhere on Facebook, YouTube. Oh, I almost forgot it again. Boop, right there. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, TikTok, YouTube. Make sure you're following ThrillGeek on all the things. We are constantly uploading stuff to everywhere, so make sure you follow us everywhere. And like I said, next week I will be at the Pipeline, the Surf Coaster media event, so look for content from that. I think they're going to film us on the ride, POV, reverse POV. I don't know what's all that's going to entitle, so look for that next week and all that stuff. So, anyways, guys. Take care, be safe, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Stay safe. See you in the parks. There's no music. Oh, now I'm going to fall.
Gary, calm down.
Now I'm going to fall asleep.
Gary, please.
Take a nap.
Contain yourself.
He's out, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Killed Gary, finally. Barry can finally come back now.
Oh, gosh. All right. Good night, guys.
What happened? Where am I?
Where are you?